What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? So, I've been dealing with these brokers these last weeks. Well, the last few days. Navajo that did me wrong had me to cancel 2 loads because how that broker lied to me. And then, the one load I found that took me up to Kroger in Forest Park, Georgia. They took forever in the day to unload me. I was there for 6 hours getting unloaded with them. Ridiculous. Then the next load that I booked, the broker tried to sell me short on the price. Talking about, oh, it's an easy load, it's palletized freight, it's just boxes of gloves, some medical gloves. It's easy, 30, 40-minute load, 30, 40-minute unload. I get to the place and it's not palletized freight. It says on the rate card too. Exactly what it was. On the rate card. He put it on the rate card. No, it's rolls of plastic. I try to put up a picture of it so y'all can see. It's like plastic rolls loaded on the floor. I'm like, really? Oh yeah, it's easy. It's this. That's why we ain't trying to pay that much because it's easy. I said, man, ain't nothing easy in trucking. And everybody's full of lies in trucking. I said, so there's nothing easy. So don't sell me with it. It's something easy. Because I tried to get the load for $900 because it was going 320 miles. So then the most he was willing to pay, because all this crazy stuff, was $750. I try to put up the rate card so y'all can see right there in the red letters. It's gonna say palletized on it. Nope, not palletized at all. Then I wound up being there. You can see that on the rate card too. Because my appointment was at 10, I wound up being there at 2:45. So I had hit them for 3 hours of detention pay. And detention pay is at $60 an hour. So it's like, well, he still wound up paying my $900, over $900. Anyway, because of detention. Then I get here to the place to unload. My unload is at 7:30. Of course, they ain't gonna start right away. Nothing that the broker said, they ain't start right away. They don't even act like they ain't even want it. So now I'm here trying to get unloaded at this place, sitting here in the door, waiting to get unloaded. So we'll see how it go. That's why I kind of like working with the brokers and getting the dedicated lane. Because you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, you know the shippers, you know the receivers. They get you in and out because they know you. It's just so much better. It is. It's just so much better. But this week, because it's Monday, the 15th, I'm back to my regular schedule. Well, kind of, sort of, back to my regular schedule. I'm picking up my regular dedicated load on a Monday instead of Tuesday because I'm taking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and I still doing 2 loads. So I picked those 2 loads up on Monday and Wednesday instead of Tuesday and Thursday, so I can deliver my last load on Thursday and do a little local run on Thursday. So I wind up working this weekend because of how the other broker messed me all up with stuff. So, and then Friday morning, I had sold my truck. I ain't want to, but it was time. It put so much money up in it. I was going to trade it in for a pickup truck with a bed that I can utilize a lot more, especially with having my own truck in my trucking company. I can utilize it a whole lot more than I can with the Suburban. So I ain't want to sell it. I really didn't want to sell it, but I was like, oh well. So they coming to pick that up on Friday. So I got to be home for that. Not sure what time they really gonna come. So I got to be home for that. So that, and I been sold my motorcycle. Really couldn't do it with the shoulder issue and stuff that I got going on. You know, it's not right. It's the second surgery. Dr. Bates says nothing more that they really could do. And my bicep ain't the same no more because they had to move it when the bicep actually attaches up here. So they had to move the attachment from here and put it in my arm, and it just, the strength in the shoulder and everything is not the same after both of the surgeries in it. So I really can't do it with the motorcycle, you know, with the arm stretched out, because it's stretching out the arm that really messes me up, doing anything with the arm stretched out. So that really messes me up with that. So that's a biggie. So I sold the motorcycle and I put those funds into my business, and I'm putting the money from my truck, putting that into the business just to increase my business capital that I have, you know, to pad it, just to pad it up and things like that. So, you know, some of my family was happy that I sold the motorcycle, not me. But it's not, it's okay. But I am getting either a T-Rex or a Slingshot. So I am going to get one of the T-Rex, but I'm going to get the pickup truck first. Then I'm going to get the T-Rex or the Slingshot. You know, I just can't utilize my shoulder and my arm like I used to no more. It's not going to happen. And he's like, well, only other thing is a replacement shoulder surgery, which I'm not going to do that. Then you still won't even have all the strength up in it, things like that. So, yeah, I ain't want to. Trust me, I ain't want to, man. But dealing with the motorcycle, even moving it from one side of the garage to the other side of the garage, it's very hurtful. You know, it's very hurtful. And my boys, they ain't the motorcycle type. So it was easy just to sell it, go ahead and get rid of it. But that's all that's going on, man. These brokers really got to me. Had me really frustrated. You know, really frustrated. These broker lies, man. And then detention. I didn't got, let's see, 2, 3, that's 5, and another 2, and another 3, 8. I got 8 hours of detention pay in the last 3 days. 8 hours of detention pay in the last 3 days. So I'm shaking, so they unloaded me now, which is good. But 8 hours of detention pay, you know, at $60 an hour. So what's that? What's 6 times 8? What, 48? So that's $480 I got in detention pay this week. I mean, that's one good thing about being you know, on and off. You get that detention pay, man. But it just sucks because when you like pre-book loads and you spend an extra 3 hours somewhere more than normal, and you include that in your drive time to get there, then you can't get there. If they can't reschedule, then you have to you know, cancel a load. You know, and it just mess you all up. The whole last week messed me up by $1,000. Yep. But that's the nature of the business. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all stay safe. Be careful out there driving with this snow, man. It's crazy.